And good morning. Time now for the news on Wayne County Now for Tuesday, May the 7th, 2024. I'm Dustin Fuller reporting. You can find these and other stories online at their website, mywaynecountynow.com. The Wayne City Village Board met for 35 minutes Monday evening before entering executive session. At that meeting, the board tabled a motion involving the old hotel in town, as well as property that is currently property that's involved in litigation, according to city officials. The board also approved Hogan Incorporated to work on the village water tower at a cost of $362,000 to $21.50. On the Mary Neff property, the board was recommended to hold off on the transfer of the property due to an issue with the deed and the property lines, thanks to a land swap that happened in the 90s. For the old Shell Mart, the bid for the property went to JLKH Property of WC LLC for $30,000 in a bid. It was approved unanimously. For road work, the village is looking to continue their road work plan and working towards road work plans for the future. This includes milling and work on roadways. The village also wants to try to stockpile rock for future road work. Village also needs to look into a quote for a grader. Under building repair, issues with trying to get Jim Barker from McLeansboro to look into some brickwork for the village were reported as that issue was tabled. Under new business, Mark Dinsmore with Country Financial presented the board with information on employee health, dental, and vision insurance. The insurance that the village currently has in place has raised around $800 for the health coverage. Dental insurance has not changed. With that being said, the board looked into other insurance options. The board has to give approval for insurance by the June 3rd meeting for the policy to take effect July 1st. With that, the issue was tabled until June 3rd. Appropriations for the village and the ambulance service were approved unanimously. The village looked into the transfer of personal property. According to the board, it involves a transfer of a vehicle to Police Chief Anson Fenton. According to the board, the vehicle was originally seized by Fenton. There was discussion between board members, with the biggest statement coming from Stephen Buxton. Buxton was against the measure, claiming it was, quote, unethical and dishonest. The measure was voted down by the village board. However, there's a question on who owns the vehicle in question. According to Chief Fenton, he purchased the vehicle from the company that towed it away after it was sitting for more than the number of days required by the towing company to place a lien on the vehicle. After knowledge that was learned, the board wanted to table the motion. However, there was already a motion on the floor for the approval of it. The board approved signing a promissory note, by the way, with National Rural Water Association for $200,000 at 3% interest for 10 years. The board went into an executive session and met just over an hour with no action taken. The Wayne County Democratic Party held its county convention recently at the Fairfield Elks Lodge dining room. Newly elected precinct committee person Judy Cates represents Fairfield 1. Gordon Inslee represents Massillon Township. Cassie Fuller is representing Fairfield 2. And Cheryl Holder is representing Jasper 2. They were on hand to vote in county chair McDat and secretary treasurer positions. Cassie Fuller and Elizabeth Zerlini were named into the representative positions. Elizabeth was also appointed the Big Mound 1 committee person. Following the convention election, members organized a $750 donation to Feeding Kids of Wayne County. The next Democratic Party meeting will be held Wednesday, May 15th, 6 p.m. at Homestead Vineyard and Winery in West Salem, along with the Edwards and Wabash County Democratic parties. The Greater Wabash Regional Planning Commission has announced a hazard mitigation meeting in Wayne County this week. The GWRPC says they'll be holding that meeting on Wednesday from 9 until 11 a.m. at Bob Boyles Hall on the campus of Frontier Community College. Officials will discuss a community survey, community vulnerabilities, hazard profiles, and mitigation ideas, as well as risk assessment and activity. The meeting on Wednesday is open to the public. There will also be meetings in Albion Wednesday afternoon, at Lawrenceville Mount Carmel on May 15th, and a virtual meeting on May 21st. A St. Louis man was arrested by Wayne County authorities Friday evening at 5:47 p.m. Illinois State Police arrested 32-year-old Alexander Theodia III of St. Louis, Missouri. He was wanted on a St. Clair County warrant for aggravated battery and strangulation. The warrant dates back to February of this year and involves an alleged incident that took place January 10th on I-64 near the eastbound St. Clair Avenue exit ramp. Charges on the warrant include aggravated domestic battery or strangulation and 3 counts of aggravated battery in a public place. Theodia was booked into the Wayne County Jail and transported to St. Clair County to face charges. A Blueford man is behind bars after a traffic crash on Saturday. At 4:13 a.m. on Saturday morning, Wayne County Sheriff's officials were called to an accident scene on Illinois Highway 15 east of Wayne County Road 815 East. According to authorities, a 2004 Nissan was operated by 26-year-old Nicholas S. Parson going westbound on Illinois 15 when he went off the roadway to the south side and overcorrected. Parson went off the road on the northbound side and came to rest on the north side of the roadway. No injuries were reported. The vehicle was towed from the scene. Parson was arrested by police for DUI and cited for improper lane usage. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies were called to a 2-vehicle crash on Illinois Highway 15 at the intersection of County Road 2150 East in Groves Township. Accident happened at 9:02 a.m. Friday morning. A 2011 Chevy Impala operated by 51-year-old Jason D. Thomason of Fairfield was driving eastbound on Illinois Highway 15 when he slowed down to make a turn. A 2012 Chevrolet Volt operated by 20-year-old Molly Oliver of Fairfield, according to the report, failed to reduce speed and struck Thomason's vehicle in the rear, causing damage to both vehicles. Wayne County EMS was called to the scene, but both drivers refused treatment. Oliver's vehicle was towed away by Rick's Towing from the scene. Over $1,500 of damage was reported to both vehicles. A traffic stop led to the arrest of a Grayville man who police say was driving a stolen vehicle. According to Wayne County Sheriff's officials, a traffic stop was conducted on the vehicle that was believed to be stolen with Michigan plates. The driver of the vehicle, 39-year-old Joseph E. Stoneberger of Grayville, was stopped in the 1000 block of County Road 1850 East. According to authorities, Stoneberger was recently fired from a job and rented a vehicle in the company's name of which he had worked. The rental company used GPS tracking to locate the vehicle. During an inventory investigation of the vehicle, deputies found a bottle of clean urine. Stoneberger admitted to authorities that he was going to use the bottle to pass a drug screen. Also on the search, authorities found a glass smoking device and a bag of methamphetamine. Stoneberger faces charges of possession of meth and attempting to defraud a drug or alcohol screen. He was booked into the Wayne County Jail. A Fairfield man is behind bars after a call to Wayne County authorities at a residence. At 10:58 a.m. on Saturday, 27-year-old Russell William Tyler was taken into custody by Wayne County Sheriff's officials. Tyler faces charges of domestic battery, obstruction of justice, and aggravated battery on a peace officer causing great bodily harm. He was booked into the Wayne County Jail. On Sunday at 10:48 p.m., Wayne County Sheriff's officials arrested 40-year-old Chelsea Ann Wood of Johnsonville on a warrant for leaving the scene of a vehicle damage accident. The warrant dated back to December of 2023. Wood will make an initial court appearance on May 19th. Friday, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office conducted an operation that apprehended a wanted person. 36-year-old Danielle Carter of Carmi had an active Wayne County warrant and had failed to appear for sentencing. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies had learned that Carter was in the Wayne County area and later observed her vehicle on the roadway on George Street in Fairfield. Deputies in Fairfield Police observed Carter had fled the vehicle on foot, and a search was conducted. Deputies located Carter hiding in a shed in a nearby yard. Carter was taken into custody on the warrant. A search of the vehicle revealed Carter was in possession of approximately 5 grams of methamphetamine, along with plastic bags and a digital scale. Carter faces Wayne County charges of possession with the intent to deliver methamphetamine. Carter was released to the White County Sheriff's Office and will face the Wayne County charges at a later date. With the potential of rainfall for Saturday, Fairfield Community High School has announced a change in their commencement for Saturday. The commencement ceremonies for FCHS will now be held at Center Street School at 5 p.m. Saturday evening. The Mule Barn, also known as the East Gym at Fairfield Community High School, is currently undergoing renovations and will not be available for use. Graduation ceremonies were originally scheduled to be held at the football field. School officials say that there will be seating for up to 1,200 people in the gymnasium at Center Street School. If you're unable to attend, the graduation ceremony will be streamed on Mule Nation. The Village of Sisseton has announced their cleanup day will take place this coming Friday. The cleanup is for those who are residents in the village limits. Village's trash provider, Sunrise Sanitation, is partnering with the village for the cleanup. There's a list of acceptable items for the cleanup with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. Village officials say that those who have things that are needing picked up for the cleanup can place their items neatly curbside Thursday evening for early Friday pickup. In Wayne City, village officials have announced their spring cleanup will take place tomorrow. That will happen with the help of their service provider, Republic Services. There's a list of approved items and non-approved items with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. As mentioned, Republic Services is working with the village on that cleanup, and officials say the cleanup will be curbside. We'll take a look at severe weather opportunities coming up next. This is Wayne County Now.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. New Gen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
And welcome back. Time now for a look at the weather forecast. And let's start off. Showers, thunderstorms in the forecast today. Some heavy rainfall possible. And if you've looked, we've got a stationary front that is in north central Illinois currently today. As right now there are showers and thunderstorms in the St. Louis metro area heading this way. Around 7:30 this morning, there's a good chance of strong to potentially severe weather in our area, as just to our west we have severe thunderstorm warnings in our area. No watch here, but there is a tornado watch just to the west of us. We'll be keeping a track on what is going on with that. Looking at tomorrow, the bigger risk of severe weather, as you can see on the map, the front starts to move down to the south and moves south of our area, but showers, thunderstorms will develop, and potentially heavy rainfall as well will invade our area for tomorrow. Looking at Wednesday, that front clears the area, moves into central Indiana, and moves out of our area. Taking a look at the severe weather risk for today, that is the current map from the Weather Service. There is a slight risk of severe weather in our area today, and the thing of it is, depending on the timing of the thunderstorms this morning, which we're expecting around between 7 and 8, that severe risk will diminish just based on the amount of energy that will be at play. Meanwhile, tomorrow, though, that's the more volatile of the days, an enhanced risk of severe weather in our area as the front will be moving through. There will be chances of showers, thunderstorms. The timing of this is mainly in the afternoon and through the evening hours, and all hazards are expected with the severe weather potential for tomorrow. Taking a look at your weather forecast for your Tuesday, we are looking at showers and thunderstorms early this morning, then showers and thunderstorms possible this afternoon. A high of 83 today under breezy conditions. For tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly clear, low 59. Showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm for your Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 83. Wednesday evening showers, possibly a thunderstorm, so some could be strong to severe, with a low of 62. And Thursday, sunshine, high of 76. That has been a look at your weather forecast. We will take a look at area obituaries in just a moment. This is Wayne County Now.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
Time now for local and area obituaries from Wayne County Now. A reminder, you can view local obituaries anytime at mywaynecountynow.com. It's presented by Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home of Fairfield, also presented by our friends at Everlasting Florals. 74-year-old Alberta Bertie M. McNew of Fairfield passed away 4:34 p.m. on Friday. She had been a CNA for over 30 years at Wayfair and Aperion Care in Fairfield. Bertie was born February 22nd of 1950 in Wayne County to George and Lillian White Ash. On November 2nd of 1992, she married the love of her life, William Bill McNew. Survivors include her husband, Bill McNew, and his sister, Sharon Ash, both of Fairfield. She was preceded in death by her parents, two brothers, J.R. Ash and Delbert Ray Ash, and a sister, Barbara Ann Ash. No formal services will be held. A private burial will take place at Maple Hill Cemetery in Fairfield. Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home of Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. We'll take a look at community calendar notes next. This is Wayne County Now. If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time. At time now for community calendar notes from Wayne County Now. The American Red Cross will be holding a blood drive tomorrow at the Community of Christ Church. That's a block south of the McDonald's in Fairfield. It will be held from 11:30 in the morning until 5:30 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. If you've not donated blood in the last 8 weeks, or if you've not done a double red power cell donation in the last 16 weeks, you are eligible to donate blood. You can learn more about the blood donation process at redcrossblood.org. You can set up an appointment. Walk-ins also welcome at the blood drive that is taking place tomorrow at the Community of Christ Church in Fairfield. The Jeff Ruritan Club will be holding their monthly breakfast on Saturday beginning at 7 a.m. The menu consists of sausage, biscuits and gravy, hash browns, scrambled eggs, pancakes, as well as a choice of white milk, chocolate milk, juice, or coffee. The meal is all you can eat, and the cost is by donation. Again, that is at the Jeff Ruritan Club, and that is set to take place on Saturday. There will be a pork burger brought and baked sale this coming Saturday at the Wayne County Courthouse at 10 a.m., with all proceeds going to 10-year-old Hayden Kisson and his family, as he's in the hospital fighting HSP. If you would like to donate, you can call 618-516-1214 or 618-599-7899. Again, that's a pork burger brought and baked sale Saturday, May 18th on the grounds of the Wayne County Courthouse. If you have a community calendar note, you could send it to us. You could send it to news@mywaynecountynow.com, or you can go to our website to the community calendar submission form at mywaynecountynow.com. Sports coming up in a moment on Wayne County Now.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess and Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
Time now for sports on Wayne County Now. I'm Dustin Fuller with this check of sports for you. Fairfield Lady Mules slipped to 12-13 on the season. They lost 11-1 at Hamilton County. The Lady Foxes jumped down to a 2-0 lead in the first, added 5 more runs in the second. It was 8-0 after 3 before Fairfield scored their lone run. That came in the fourth inning on a Hunter Kirk sacrifice fly to center field. Hamilton County added an additional run in the fifth and 2 more in the sixth to put the game away. Olivia Rice suffered the loss for the Lady Mules. Wayne City Indians scored early and often, downing NCOE in baseball 16-1. Wayne City scored 10 in the first. Marshall Mays started off the scoring on a wild pitch. Landis Musgrave scored next on a pass ball. Dawson Wood drove in a run on a single. Bryson Cottle scored on a pass ball. Wood later scored on a pass ball. Dutch Payton took a bases-loaded walk. Landis Musgrave, in his second at-bat, drove in a pair on a single. Another couple of runs scored on a pass ball to round out the first inning scoring. Wayne City added 4 more runs in the second before NCOE scored their lone run in the top of the third. Wayne City scored 2 in the bottom of the fourth to win on a 15-run rule. It was Wayne City's second win in a row, third on the season. The Rick Book Invitational took place at Fairfield Community High School for boys track on Monday. Fairfield won the meet, finishing first out of 18 teams there. Carmi White County was second, followed by Newton, Robinson, Red Hill, Flora, Cesar-Valier, Waltonville, Mount Carmel, Richland County, Christopher, Weber, Johnston City, Pope County, Gallatin County, and Woodlawn. Wayne City Tribe athletes for Special Olympics competed at the Spring Games last week in Mount Vernon High School. Athletes competed for the 50-meter run and the softball throw. Athletes brought home a gold, 4 silver medals, and 2 bronze medals. Whitney Lambert qualified to compete in the Summer Games at Bloomington with her gold medal in the softball throw. Taking a look at professional sports from Monday, the Phillies knock off the Giants by a final of 6-1. Cleveland over Detroit 2-1. Pittsburgh downs the LA Angels 4-1. Tampa Bay over the Chicago White Sox 8-2. Kansas City edges Milwaukee 3-2. The Padres double up the Cubs 6-3. Minnesota over Seattle 3-1. The Mets edge the Cardinals 4-3. The Cardinals have lost 3 in a row. The Rangers over Oakland 4-2. And the LA Dodgers down Miami by a final of 6-3. In the NBA playoffs from Monday evening, it was a controversial finish in the end, but the Knicks knock off the Pacers 121-117 at Madison Square Garden. They take a 1-0 lead in the East semifinals. In Game 2 of the West semifinals, Minnesota over Denver 106-80. Timberwolves own a 2-0 lead in that series. Taking a look at the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs in action from Monday evening, it was Boston over Florida, 5-1. The Bruins have a 1-0 lead in that Stanley Cup playoff series. That's been a check of sports. History and a mystery coming up. Also a look at area lunch menus. This is Wayne County Now.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC, has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call us 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Is local history a bit of a mystery? I'm Dave Land. How many of you are aware of the White Corner Flower Basins? A few of the White Corner Flower Basins may still exist around Fairfield. The 4-feet-tall pedestal flower pots were part of a beautification effort in 1967. The concrete pedestals were created by Chick Mossberger, who was the cemetery sexton at Maple Hill Cemetery at the time. Neighborhood families came forth and maintained the flowers. Some of the pedestals were also fitted with street signs. It's not known how many corner pedestals were installed in 1967 or how many still remain. You might spot one of the few remaining pedestal flower pots on a corner of Fairfield. As you drive around the towns and neighborhoods of Wayne County, take a moment to appreciate the lawns, flower gardens, and decorative trees.
And time now for a look at area menus for Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Your daily specialty breakfast item is a waffle for $1 today. Lunch options are carved turkey or Italian beef sandwich. Side options are baked potato, carrots, vegetable blend, or cheese curds. Broccoli cheese soup, your soup of the day. Tuna salad sandwich, your sandwich of the day. And banana split cake is your dessert at lunchtime. For dinner this evening, the entree options are country fried steak or sloppy joe. Side options are mashed potatoes and gravy, as well as beets or sweet potato fries. And your dessert this evening at the hospital is chocolate pudding. On now towards the menu at Jasper Grade School. Breakfast today at Jasper Grade School looks like this. For breakfast, you have on the menu waffles and sausage or cereal and toast served with fruit and juice. For lunch, it's a taco salad with tortilla chips, salsa, and applesauce on the menu. Taking a look at the menu at the Wayne County Senior Center today. The Wayne County Senior Center menu for today, and I just had it on here. I will look that one up. While I'm looking that up, I'll go ahead and I'll get the menu for Wayne City out of the way. The Wayne City menu today calls for chocolate muffin, yogurt, fruit, and juice for breakfast. For lunch, it's pizza or a chicken dunk snack pack with green beans and fruit. That is at Wayne City. At FCHS, today at the high school, it does not show the menu on there, so it is basically Cook's Choice at the high school today. So if you're looking for lunch, Cook's Choice at FCHS. At the Wayne County Senior Center today, the Wayne County Senior Center menu looks like this. Your lunch today is a salmon patty with cheesy potatoes, carrots, and a cookie. If you have a menu, drop it to us, news@mywaynecountynow.com, or you can submit it through a Facebook message too. We'll get those and we will work on getting the menus put on in the mornings for you. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to bring you news on Wayne County Now for this Tuesday, May the 7th. We do want to let you know, if you're in Wayne City today, there is a slight thing with the bus routes today in Wayne City. I saw this earlier. If you have a student that is going to Wayne City School, there is a potential delay with the bus. It's due to a shortage of bus drivers this morning. The Dino and Butterfly buses, those routes will be running combined, so school officials would like to ask you to allow for extra time for the bus to arrive, as it may not arrive at its regularly scheduled time. Afternoon route may be combined as well. So just a little note to pass along for that. Until later this evening, I'm Dustin Fuller in Wayne County Now saying thanks for joining us. Check us out, RJ on the air this morning around 8:30 for It's a Beautiful Day in Fairfield. I will be over there. We'll be talking about Wayne County Now and several news items that may be developing for the future. I will catch you all later on.